Boris. Go animate Boris. Go animate Diabetic Doris. Diabetic Doris likely refers to Doris Cross, a cookbook author. Diabetic dog door. Okay, you people. Okay, this the YouTube people probably. Hi, Candle. Probably don't know who Diabetic Doris is, but there's someone on my Discord server who just says random shit. Hi, Vanilla. Anyway, hi, Jan. Hi, Janny. Or Johnny. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm so uncultured. Anyway, I need to fucking get over leveled because I'm bad at this game. Keita, this person reminds me of Shrimpo from Dandy's World. This is Shrimpo. Trust me. My phone is so awesome, not to brag, it could run Wii U games. That's so real. Whenever I hear Wii U, I think of the fucking Wii U mug. Mow him down. That's a reference to the 100 line, Last Defense Academy. You should play that game, by the way. It's really fun. I command you to play 100 line, Last Defense Academy. I'm gonna have this on as background noise as I study. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. If all the kings and the queens on the throne, they would pop champagne and raise a toast. Joe Mama. Guys, Joe Mama is so funny in the Big 25. I love the Big 25 is so funny. I don't know why. It's January without the airy. Just call me Jan. Okay, sounds good. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Hi, Ectric. Electric eccentric. Ectric. Eck on my trick. Greg on my Heffley. I love Greg on my Heffley. She's so funny. Sorry. Hi, Nanao, Misaki. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at reading names. Maybe it's Joe Mama Joe. We're the same mom. That is so real. Dude, I don't know why, but I always act like I'm living in fucking 2021. Or 2023. It's just my sense of humor has not evolved. Okay, I that's not true. I think Tis PMO is funny. Hi, Origin! I think Tis PMO and the fucking this guy, the fucking ski lift emoji is haha funny. I find the ski lift emoji very amusing. Joe Mama. God, I'm so Hi, Verby Queen! Elon and Trump Yuri gif. I love that fucking gif. Joe Mama. Joe's mother. Who the fuck is Joe? Blue does a backflip and running blender. I can just see Blue doing a backflip into a wood chipper and exploding. And I need to do some research on that Go animate shit. That is so real. Blue would watch Go Animate videos. That's my Foster's headcanon. Blue would absolutely watch, Go Animate videos. Shrimpo, Shrimpo. Give the report back to me, I want to see. Oh, the report, sorry. You're Kalu. You are. I've never had a Go Animate phase. You know, despite the fact that I'm autistic, as you could probably tell. Just by everything about me. I would be shocked if people weren't able to tell that I'm autistic just by hearing my voice and like listening to the stuff I talk about. I would be shocked if people just like didn't instinctively just even just subconsciously know that I'm very autistic. And like I'm not saying that it's a good or a bad thing in my case. I just am. I think, therefore I am. YTF is it always Macaron Kazoo? Like he clearly named Beauregard's last name Kazoo because it was stupid three. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like why do people think Mac's name is Mac's family's last name is Kazoo? Like I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum, and if like they're really attached to that headcanon. Like I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think it's kind of odd because Kazoo because Mac was 3 when he imagined Blue. I'm talking about Foster's Home. But like, sorry, I'm trying to think. I keep losing my train of thought. This is not good. Well, yeah, Kazoo is not a last name that people have. And like, by the way, Mac reacts to Goo's name. This other girl she uses like, what? That's not a name. So clearly, Mac is like very used to normal naming conventions. So people, non-imaginary friend people in the Foster's universe are not going to be walking around with names like Kazoo or whatever or Didgeridoo. They're not going to be walking around with names like that. Hi, evil noob. Hi, evil noob. Forsaken. Blue X paddleball. Yowie battle. That is so true. You're Oreo, right? Okay, good. I'm right. I'm so smart. So yeah, anyway. From the way Mac reacted to Goo's name, he's like, "Your name is Goo?" So clear. If his last name was fucking Kazoo, I'm sure he would be more used to odd names like Goo. And also, there's just like no indication that his last name is Kazoo. And also, he just named his imaginary friend Blue Regard Q Kazoo, just because Kazoo rhymes with blue. At least in my opinion. But I guess it's kind of a chicken and the egg situation. Because if Mac's last name was Kazoo, he could have named Blue after Kazoo because Blue rhymes with Kazoo. You know, I am getting way too hung up on the fucking Foster's Home naming conventions. Yeah, hi cat. Yeah. Things are getting heated up. Things are heating up in the Foster's Home fandom. Mac is your son. That's real. You have the adoption papers to prove it. I love beating up ducks. I don't understand blue haters, just on principle, because he's a literal child. There is no indication in pretty much any episode except I Only Have Surprise for You, which is very, very out of character for him, by the way, that he does anything malicious. And blue haters use that one episode as quote unquote proof that he is evil. When that is quite literally the only episode that he acts out of actual malice in. Like, in the other episodes, he just gets carried away. And he's also a child who is likely autistic due to his traits. And mind you, he has to deal with the expectations because the way his living situation at Foster's is set up, right? Sorry, I got distracted. The way his fucking living situation is set up, that Mac has to come and visit him every single day, or else he will be liable to be put up for adoption and live with some random kid that he doesn't know. So of course he's gonna have to act tougher than he actually is. And he's gonna have to act meaner. Because he's under a ton of stress. All the time. Like, how else is he supposed to act? I'm getting so heated over a fucking cartoon from 2004. What am I doing? Things are heating up in the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends fandom. Imagine a himbo and a samurai approach and are like, yes, we're good at talk. That is literally the brain rot AU. Yeah, that is the brain rot AU. That's literally just what happens. Like, Mac doesn't show up one day, and then the himbo and the samurai are like, yeah, we can't take care of a kid, obviously, because we're extremely dysfunctional, but we're like, we could probably take care of an imaginary friend. And then that's how the brain rot family AU started. This is actually, a true story. Brain Rot Family is actually a fucking biography on Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jackie Magellan, and Blue Regard Q Kazoo. It's actually, a biopic about them, fun fact. Actually a very real story about Blue's trauma, first and foremost. It actually happened in real life, guys. Hi, Josh! Hi, Josh! Hurry, can you join VC? Not right now, I'm sorry. I can't join because, like, joining VC usually just, like, when I'm on stream, it just, like, stresses me out. Because I have to talk to the chat and you, and, like, I have to talk to, like, different groups of people at once, and I feel bad when I, like, have to ignore people. Because I'm listening to somebody else talk, and I just feel bad. I'm sorry, that sounds so mean of me. A himbo and a samurai in a blanket with BPD walk into a bar. No, don't feel bad, Origin. I'm sorry. I feel so rude saying that, but... because I just hate saying no to people. Gonna watch the Blue biopic after the 4 Beatles biopics. That's so real. Boo-foo. I don't know how to say it in a rude way, but when any close friends VC is just, I'm sorry, Vanilla, I'm sorry. I completely understand that feeling, though. Jacket, jail fries. Jacket, jail fries. I don't like VC because I can never hear anyone and they can't hear me. I hate not being able to hear you, too. It makes me sad and stresses me out. Maybe I just get stressed out too easily. I think that's the problem. I think that is my issue here. Joe Mama. God, I am so unfunny. I was born to be unfunny. Teehee. Pyro Jack. Oh my god. Samurai Jack reference. Brain Rot family reference. I love brain rot, family. I love brain rot! Sprunky, sprunky, brain rot! Sprunky, sprunky. I need to be euthanized. Just kidding. I have too much brain rot. I am autism. That fucking autism speaks PSA, dude. My nose itches again. This is not fair. I'm Dog Day and I'm just so sad. Why do bad things have to happen to good people like me? It's not fair. Life isn't fair. Cool fun facts. My first watch of Foster's was same Furby Queen. I still don't have a Foster's fifth. I love saying fifth. It's so silly. Still don't have a fifth DVD. I am autism. That's so relatable. Dickeyville. Is that a real place? I'm gonna look it up on my phone because I don't want to accidentally dox myself. What the fuck? Dickeyville is real? Bill Dickeyville is real? Oh my god! No fucking way, dude. I can't believe Bill Dickey is real. That's so sad. Eltingville Club is in real life. No. Eltingville if they were Jelkingvilles. I love jelking. Just kidding. Don't jelk. I've heard it's bad for you. Like actually. So don't do it. I'm your mother. Don't do it. If you don't know what it is, don't look it up. It's inappropriate. But if you do, don't do it. Don't do it. Eltdingle Club. I hate YouTubers like Psych2Go. They just that is so real, Vanilla. That is so real. That is so real. So yeah, my second watch is going well, taking the show for 7-year-olds too serious. I love taking things way too. I love those YouTube comments where people are where people take Family Guy too seriously. It's so funny all the time, and it's actually relatable as the #1 Foster's Home glazer. You want to see the beefy posters in my house later? Yeah, I sure. Yeah. I love you. Sprunky brain rot. Dude, I need to die. Just kidding. I'm not suicidal. Escape Freaky BFDI. Escape Freaky object shows. Jinx. I lost my respect for Peter. I'm a cat. Jackie Cones is very silly. Sprunky's Dude, I need to die. No, don't commit sewer slide. That's so real. Electricity. What does that one guy from Clash of Clans say? I don't know. I don't clash my clans. I make my clans kiss. That doesn't even make sense. What if instead of Clash of Clans, it was Yuri of Clans? Wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't that be nice? What if the world was made out of pudding? What is that even a reference to? I don't know. I don't know anything. Leave me alone. I'm just a little guy. Actually, no, I'm a girl. You know, despite sounding like a 13-year-old boy, I am in fact a girl. Multiple people have said that I sound like a young teenage boy. And honestly, I see it. I hear the resemblance. Blue's badass monologue from BlueTube should be copy pasta. Real. What if the world was blue? Do you ever think about that? Because I do. What if Blue were real? I think about that scenario a lot. I wish I could be Blue's mother. I would be such a good mother to Blue, I think. Too bad Johnny and Jack already are. You do not sound like a boy. Oh. I always. I guess. Do. I'm conflicted over whether I sound like a teenage boy. Because I am under the belief that I do. Kind of. What do you mean you are his mother? That is so real. I am actually Blue's real biological mother. Mac is actually a government AI devised to distract us from the fluid. The fluid. Blue. Cat, you and Candle really are siblings. I mean that in a positive way. I hope that doesn't sound rude. Boy kisser. That's a reference to Paul, my OC. He loves men. Actually, no, he just loves Hans. He loves all of humanity, but he loves Hans the most. I'm Skib Dabba Dee Dabba Die. The fifth AU where everyone is mentally well. How nothing burger would it be? Dude, an Eltingville AU where they just got therapy would be such a nothing burger. Actually, that's just like every fandom ever. No one can ever get help mentally. Because then everything would just be in nothing burger. I don't know which demons are good and which ones suck. This is so sad. I'm Dog Day and I'm just so sad. I'm sad family. Hi Gaddis. Where do you always get these cursed thumbnails? I found this one on Pinterest. And like the YouTube thumbnail size thing, aspect ratio, cut it off, but it was a quote tweet of someone saying, "Hear me out on Go Animate, Boris," and it was so funny to me. Liam is a backpack and Bryce is a bottle in the show they call Fionn. That's actually how you pronounce HFJ1. That's the real way that you pronounce Fionn. That's because I'm non-binary. That's so real. Would Blue try to... Dude, that is so true, Furby Queen. That's so canon. I'm pinning that. For how accurate that is. Blue would absolutely unironically watch Pack God. And so would Pete from Eltingville Club. He would love Pack God. He would try to roast Bill Pat God style, and then Bill would dox him. Bill has absolutely doxed people before in my headcanon. Like, he's canonically cyberbullied Josh. Like, he's stalked him online. Like, canonically. So he would absolutely dox people. Hans is one of Hurry's OCs. Yeah, he's like... Can I yap about him, please? like Hans and Paul live in like an earlier period of Centrandia. There's like this whole thing of lore. I won't get into it because it's not important to Hans and Paul as characters for now. But basically, Paul and Hans as children. Paul found Hans just like on the street, about to die basically, and Paul was like so moved. He was like, "No, we have to take him in." And then the royal family, not his royal advisor, Mr. Richter, was like, "No, that's a stranger, Paul, you fool." He didn't call him a fool because he's a suck up to the royal family. He was like, "No, we can't take him in, Paul." But Paul was like, "Please," and then he was like, "Fine," temporarily. But then Hans proved to be like really good and really like loyal to Paul for obvious reasons. And then they just let him stay. Like Hans is like, as a child, he was much more outgoing than Paul too. Like Paul was always kind of like shy because he was always coddled because he was blind. And Hans was like, "I promise to always protect you." And Hans also hates violence. But even so, he was like, "Well, I have to protect Paul somehow." So then he just chose to become the military commander. Your mother went to the store and turned it to an apple. Ah, insult. I love Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And Paul is actually like not Paul. Paul's Paul. Paul's a very accomplished pianist too, because he loved music a lot. He's also just very sweet and caring all the time, which is one of the 5 billion other reasons Hans loves him. Like, literally loves him. But Paul is also, like, very, afraid to rock the boat, because, you know, he was very coddled, as I said. So he's, like, very afraid of becoming king. So then Hans is like, "It's okay, Paul. I can do all this stuff. I can do all the executive stuff for you." But Hans doesn't realize that he's, you know, also probably not able to do executive stuff, king stuff, because he's not an idiot. He's just, like, doesn't know how to do that stuff. But, you know, he can try. And, like, Paul is also very focused on, like, helping people, like, with social issues and stuff like that. Like, he just wants everyone to get along. Because he's awesome. But he's also, like, very emotional, so he just, like, cries all the time because he's afraid of becoming king, and Hans comforts him. Hans at first isn't very good at comforting him, but he gets a lot better because he actually listens to Paul because he loves him. Mr. Harriman is the master of blue hating. Foster's runs on blue hating. That is so true, actually. 5 nights with 5 nights at Blues. I love you, 5 nights with Blue. It's the best Foster's AU known to man. In Beat with a Shtick, Mr. Harriman has an MF Blue punching bag. Yeah! Like, what the fuck? That's a child! Why do you have a child punching bag? I'm taking this show made for children too seriously. God damn it. Whatever, it's fun. And I like angst. I like angst a lot. And for some reason, Foster's has a lot of it. So I'm gonna use that opportunity to make angst. Do you guys fuck with Paul and Hans, or do you hate them? Or do you hate them, hate their lore? Because I'm actually pretty proud of, like, how I've written them. I think they make sense as characters, if that makes any sense. Mr. Harriman hates kids from Adam Foster, yeah. She was the one who created him, so he has to show respect. Certainly, here's ChatGPT. Yay! Handle likes. I love it when people like my OCs. I don't know why. Actually, that's so very reasonable. Mr. Heroin. That's my favorite drug. Just kidding. Don't do drugs. Do not do drugs, guys. They are bad for you. Drugs are bad, okay? That's literally me. Do not do drugs. You will die. Oh my god, Gerlich, yeah. So in Zentrandia, everyone has these like own abilities. They're called Maunus abilities, right? And they're basically these like not superpower. There's like these kind of like quirks, like superpowers, yeah, based on these characters, their characters' abilities and everything. So like a very kind-hearted person, like will probably have like a healing Maunus, which is what Paul has. And a very like motivated person, a very strong-willed person will be like very very strong, like stronger than like a human without that power can be. And like obviously because it's society, some powers are valued more than others, so people with quote unquote the wrong power are kind of like seen as lesser than. So like people with certain personalities are kind of like bred, quote unquote, or groomed into having a certain personality. So anyway, Gerlich Del Val, that's his name. He's this like blonde asshole guy. He's like very smug all the time, but he's also like very very emotional and very very cruel and very very petty. Those are his main character traits. Smug, cruel, and petty. And like he takes any like if you so much as look at him the wrong way, he will decide, I have to ruin your life. So he grew up as like this circus clown, but with a twist. Instead of being the one being made fun of, he decided, I'm just gonna make fun of the people in the crowd. And everyone loved this, right? Well, not Paul and Hans as kids. So Paul and Hans, with Mr. Richter, their advisor, they decided to go to the circus. They didn't know. They didn't know about the circus's deal because, they couldn't know about it. They were too busy with their whole, like, royalty stuff. They can't know everything. So when they went to the circus, like, Gerlich immediately started, like, bullying Paul for shit. And, like, Mr. Richter and Hans got so mad, and Mr. Richter just told Gerlich off. And, like, Gerlich was so fucking offended by this. Like, this didn't even affect the circus, but he decided, like, to fucking quit, like, a few years later after that, because he was just so pissed at what happened. And his mental state actually started to decrease because, when the circus was, like, when the whole novelty of the circus that insults you rather than, the other way around kind of started to wear off, Gerlich just went fucking insane. But there's also something else about Gerlich. He is very creative, so he has this very rare ability to create new life it can only live temporarily. But the more he channels this ability and his own insanity, the more grotesque and the more grotesque these creatures come and the longer they live. So Gerlich eventually comes to despise humanity and everything it stands for, and is like, only my creatures can live. Only my beautifully grotesque creatures can live. A Fairweather Friends is peak. Oh, Josh, you're so cute. So then Gerlich hates people, like I said, but he's also very manipulative and very, charismatic. Because, he was the circus clown that insulted people growing up, right? So he just, like, decided to, like... So he kind of, like, took Paul and Hans's, negative traits. He, like, became obsessed with them. He became obsessed with Paul and Hans. So he used this to his advantage, too. Because he knew so much about them. He knew how, like, submissive Paul was. And, like, how, fucking, blunt and kind of, quote-unquote, not out of it, but, like, uncaring Hans seems at first. Which is like the actual opposite of his character because he's a very caring guy. He just like doesn't really know how to show it a lot of the time because he's a very awkward person. But he uses these like flaws of theirs to like say, "Oh, Hans is actually taking advantage. Hans is actually, you know, Paul is just a puppet and Hans is the real bad guy. We need to kill them both, though. And I will make everything better for all of you." And people are like, yeah, the economy's turning to shit, basically. Why not? Why not give this guy a chance? So then they do, and then he ruins everything. So then that's the lore of Centrandia. And then, by the way, Hans also dies for Paul. And Paul becomes so emotionally distraught by this that he just like becomes completely bedridden, and just refuses to eat or drink anything until he just dies of starvation. I don't think Gerlich is homophobic. He just hates everybody. He just hates all humans. Oops. Hi, Chaos! This freaking packet, yo. Tis freaking PMO, yo. There we go. So that's the first thing of Centrandia lore, but don't worry, the heroes of Centrandia are actually going to say I haven't really fleshed out the hero of Centrandia yet because he's kind of a very enigmatic character. There's no way Blue is skinny in canon. I make him wear very baggy clothes. I could definitely see Blue being chubby. I love OC lore. Thank you. I hope you think my OC lore is cool or at least like well done because I've worked a lot on it. Just like making sure it's perfect. I need to draw them more though. That'd be fun. Thank you, Candle. You're so sweet. Sprunky Gyatz is playing in my head. Sprunky Gyat. Sprunky Gyat. Orin's got a Sprunky Gyat. Earth has got a Sprunky Gyat. I've actually had these OCs for a while. I just haven't I haven't been as open with them as I wanted to be. They do have unveil pages, but I think I have to like put more lore in them. I love Unveil. It's so fun. It's like an OC sharing website. I hate that you have to get a stupid fucking code for Toy House. Like, what is the point? Sprunky cat. Orin's got a Sprunky cat. Charmeleon's got a Sprunky cat. Who? No, I would love to hear your OC lore. I promise I would not make brain rot of it. Sprunky, get funky. got Owen Rady and Mr. Sun. We bring the music for everyone. There we go. There we sprunky gat. I'd be stoked if I have brain rot overseas. That's a sign you made it. Honestly, that's kind of mine. That's kind of my mind. That's kind of my mindset too. I'm gonna make a blue core playlist and watch as everyone says it's in. Dude, it is inaccurate. Dude, not inaccurate. That blue playlist would be accurate, dude. Because I love Blue Angst. In the Foster's Discord server, Blue Angst is actually becoming really popular, so that's good. The Blue Nation is getting stronger. The voices are getting louder. The voices are getting louder. I love it when the voices get louder. Spunky, spunky, spunky cat. I love the Blue Nation. The Blue Nation is winning. Trust me. Wait, what is Beat Rocks? I think I've heard of that, but is that a Beatles thing? Spunky. Escape Freaky Sprunky Cat. I know nothing but watch the show and rate 3. That is so real. That is so true. I love the blue psychology unit. I love how we're all just blue psychologists. That's amazing. I love the blue fandom. This is the best fandom. Not even the Foster's fandom. We're the blue fandom. We are the blue army. And we glaze the shit out of Blue Regard Clue. Blue Regard Q, because his name is not Clue. He's not the board game. He's not a board game. I've never even played Clue. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's about mysteries, but like... I mean, I made the discovery that Blue almost has canon BPT. That is so real. I love how all the Blue fans just can kind of like agree that he's probably autistic. Clue was a board game and we did a lab based on it in chemistry. Oh, it's cool! I actually did really well in biology this year, which makes sense because I actually really like biology as a subject. I think it's really fun. Which is saying a lot for me as someone who doesn't like school. Actually, I did well in all my exams this year, I think. The lowest grade I got on one was an 87, and that was for math, which I am notoriously bad at, so... I will take it. I will take my wins when I get them. Hurry, I posted a link to one of the songs, Beat Rocks. Okay. That sounds good. There we go. It's not worth it. I go digging through the brambles for the slop. I need to find Brain Rot Go Animate Slop. I am so glad that Fifth AI slop doesn't exist from what I've seen. I mean, it probably does in like the trenches of the internet, but it's not mainstream, which is good. Pibby, Bluey, Ohio, Bowser Fart, Pepino. I fucking love Pibby, Bluey, Ohio, Bowser Fart, Pepino. Pibby, Bluey, Ohio, Bowser Fart, Pepino. I have so much brain rot. The downside of having normal person interests is you won't find Go Animate brain rot of them like Kendrick Lamar is like us and gets grounded. I did not know. I never thought I'd hear of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends having a fandom. Honestly, that's so real. I mean, our fandom is small, but we are dedicated. I assure you, we are very, very dedicated. And a lot of us are blue defenders. Mac, Blue, and Mandy. Who is Oh, that's probably an OC. Wait, no, was Mandy from Billy and Mandy? Which Mandy? Is Mandy dating Mac in this? What is this? 20 minutes? It's not as long as the 40-minute one. Okay, I gotta see who Mandy's referring. Was Mandy the mom? Wait, why is Daddy Pig there? And who is... Why are the Loud House characters here? Why are Victor and Valentino and the Amphibia characters here? Why? Oh god, this is so funny. Like, I can tell this is actual effort put into it, so I appreciate it. Victor and Valentino. Rules card. Bubby. Manny Heffley. I love Go Animate Blue. Isn't Deltarune, like, very much not for AI? Yeah. Yeah. 2022 Ash. I have never seen that show because it just looks like every other generic Cartoon Network show from the 2020s. I'm sorry, but they all look exactly the same. This stupid pencil thin line art that I hate and the stupid stiff ass animation. I'm sorry. I'm being such a negative Nancy. My apologies. I guess I'm just being an old head. I'm being an old lady. I'm being like, get off my lawn to new cartoon. Ruby Gloom. So if Foster's Home has a fan, I'm sure Ruby Gloom also has one. Probably. Ruby Gloom is a show. It's another cartoon from the 2000s. I think we are getting a new Gumball season, actually. There was a new trailer for it. So, your wish will be answered. Your wish is my command. Well, not my command. I love Lincoln Gloop, guys. We are the Glooplings. Please feed us. Lincoln Gloop. I love Lincoln Gloop. Lincoln Gloop is so funny. Lincoln Gloop is so funny for no reason. I love you, Lincoln Gloop. Lincoln Gloop and Leaf Lord. Leaf Lord. I can't stop giggling at Leaf Lord. You guys know who Leaf Lord is, right? 9 days. Yeah, Deltarune on my fucking birthday. Yay! Leaf Lord. This is Leaf Lord. This is not Leaf Lord. Where's Leaf Lord? Where's Leaf Lord? This is Leaf Lord. This is Leaf Lord. Leaf Lord says yes to LGBTQ+. I agree. This is the Frost. This is Frost 4556. He makes freaking fetish art of minors that is disgusting. Oh my god. Just leave Lard. I can't take it. Oh my god. Lincoln and Leaf Week. My first Loud House week ever. Where's Leaf Lord? As they drag me into that. Shot Blue on DeviantArt. Blue. I'm afraid I'm just gonna get AI slop because it's DeviantArt in the big 25. Hi Lillian. Okay, thank God there's no AI slop. Thank God. Okay, this is cute. It's blue, silly. Blue. Wait, is this Loud House? This looks like Loud House. Good art though. Good art though. Good art though. I think this yeah, Loud House. Loud House. Yeah, Blossom's a child. Hi Josh, welcome back. Oh my god, this art is so cute. This looks so good. Apparently this is Blue as a human. Why does he look like an adult? Good art though. I like the style a lot. I like 2000s anime quite a bit. Lard Horse. Lard Horse. Cat Blue. Peak. Bunsen is a beast. Bunsen is Morbiusly a beast. Blue. This is adorable. Blue. Gotcha, Blue. Loud House. Okay, this art style is really good. This is awesome. I love the shading. Lord, this is amazing. You wanna hop on Roblox? Alright, I can do that, Pookie. Just for you. Clear skies over Milwaukee. Study time, Roblox 6. Blue would try to run away and come back 20 minutes later. Trust real. I need to change my avatar, bro. What is Italian brain rot evolution? I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna just be blue. I'm gonna be blue. Lady's heart, my autism swag. Okay. It's gonna be blue. I need to change my display name too. I'm sorry, Pookie. This is important. Just hurry. Oh, bye, Candle. It's okay, I'm still getting on game. Blue. Hi, hamster horse. How long did it take me to get I'm not sure, I'm sorry. Tells me my Whitney is overglazed in terms of difficulty. Okay, it's configuring Roblox. Guys, what is tongue sahur? What is Italian brain rot and why do people find it funny? I love thorn glow nuts. I love glow nuts. I know you say glog nuts, but it's glow nut in my opinion. Why is Roblox blue? Why are you blue? Why are you blue? Girls heart my autism swag. Where am I right now? You've joined Blockly. Is that his house? I know he has a big ass mansion. Oh, hacked server, okay. I was like, what happened to the game? I watched the episode where Blue was abused by Hollywood and starved in a cage or something. They got it in one day. Is that lucky? That's cool. That's very cool. Work at a pizza place. What is tongue sahur? I guess I'll just go. Hi, BlueTube. I guess I'll just go house. My house is pathetic because I didn't play this game all that much as a kid. Anyway, I'm blue. Is this Pookie's house? I think it is. Mailbox. Who is this Pookie's house? I think this is. Yay, it is Pookie's house! Is this... Do you know I'm not gay? Me neither. Well, I guess I'm gay. I can't VC right now, I'm sorry, I can't. Troll face. Bennett, go. This is very amusing. Oh, bye, Furby Queen. :3. Okay. Okay. That's nice. Banu. I'm Banu. Gelatin! That's silly. Very silly. This is the skivvy. egg chair. I am on Roblox. True Pook. So true, Pookie. Benui. Boy, what you say about Funk? Who do you think is gonna go? I think Pin is cooked, honestly. Like, if I'm gonna be so real. Soda! Minnesota! Sheldon! Liam! Sheldon! Benistol! Dennis! Benuis! Yay! The salty pool! Those who know. Dos uno. Nelly! I love Nelly. Nelly is so cute. That's what 3 sounds like. Oh my god, it's the Breaking Bad guy. I forget their names. Sprunky. Liam, he looks so depressed. Rattlepate. Hi, Pook. I fuck with your house heavy. Those who knows.
Bro, don't start the Chromebook loading, don't start the fucking Chromebook. Don't start, bro. Don't fucking start the Chrome.
When I must go, why must I go? I am blue. Blue. Earth! Moon should know their place! Hi, Candle! Welcome back! Oh, let's go in the dungeon. Oh, it's just here. Moons should know their place. Girls heart my autism swag. What is... Oh, it's just the cool. It's just the diner. I had lunch. So cool. What'd you have? If you don't want to sell, it's fine. I don't mind. Earth. Josh, you're unironically a good interior designer. Remember when Solar Balls was just about talking plants breaking the laws of space? Yeah. You're a good interior designer. Oh, this is work at a pizza place. I'm probably gonna leave soon. Cute. Whoa. Save it for DMs. I'm kidding. Third floor. Whoa. Museum. Oh, this is what is this? I don't think you saved the whole, what? You saw, oh, saw. Oh, on the roof now, that's nice. Freaky. What's in here? I guess I can't check that out, okay. Should I introduce that no good, no friends that- Yes, you should. Restroom, okay. The Crudes moods? What is the Crudes? I mean, I know what it is, but, like, why is it a meme? Tong. God, I have it stuck in my head now. What did I do to deserve this, guys? I'm in the backyard, I think. I'm in the bathroom, that's nice. Why is there ramen? Why is the bathtub ramen, guys? I'm confused. Oh, there's, oh, okay. I have a new on my head, that's nice. What's this? Why? The cat! The cat! Popular due to Grug. Oh, interesting. That's... Inside you, there are 2 wolves. Can I as cheeseburger, please? I can't do interior design for the life of me. So, like, whenever I see anyone who's actually able to do it, I'm like, kind of jealous, because, like, how? Hajouse. Tung, sir is calling me at 3 a.m., and I'm a grown man making these videos. Cute. What is tongue? I keep saying that, but, like, what is it? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up what tongue, sahur is. What is this thing? Why does it look like the cinnamon from Apple Jacks? Why the hell is this a meme? I don't get it. Why is there a Think Noodles video on it? Of course there's a Think Noodles video. Of course, Think Noodles. Why are there $60 for a tongue sahur action figure? Guys. Is this just like Hawk Tuah, but again? Is that what this is? Girls heart my autism swag. I'm gonna just look at Leaf Lord while Josh does that to me. Look at Blue. I'm gonna look up Leaf Lord on DeviantArt. Eat up, Molly! Oh my god, the Leaf Lord plushie! Why is he yellow? Why is he golden? He's gonna do other things with that plush. I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to fucking think about that. Search, I bought the tongue Saw her meal at 3 a.m. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I'm not watching this. I am not watching this. I'm only gonna look at the thumbnail. Because I don't want to lose even more brain cells. Ordering the tongue, sir. Happy Meal at 3. I think me not knowing what the hell this is just makes it funnier. Get in bed. Whoa, freak. Aww, this is cute. Leaf lard plush. You guys have got to check out Greg on My Heffley. Leaf lard fan. Lincoln Gloop clan. Oh my god! Yeah, this person is a leaf lard wall. That's amazing. Holy crap, Lois, it's leaf lard! Leaf lard. Stanmarsh fan 20. Those legs look like chicken wings! They do! They really do! Leaf lard! Lincoln Gloop. Lincoln Gloop. Leaf lard. Lincoln Gloop. Lincoln Gloop. What the fuck is this? Lincoln Gloop's death. This is amazing. This is amazing. I thought that was Evan Dorkin. God, Evan Dorkin. I thought that was fucking Evan Dorkin, dude. Like, Evan Dorkin is actually kind of hot. Why did I say that? Why did I call this 60-year-old man who made the Eltingville comics hot? Well, he's obviously not as hot as Pookie. He's not as hot as my Pookie bear from real life. AKA Blockley, but he looks really good for 60. Like, this probably was taken, like, before he was 60, but he looks really good! For an old man! My room oh no, I closed out the game, I'm sorry. Hi, Hypers. You're trying to look at... Do you know okay. I can explain. Shrimpson. He is very good at making Shrimpson's art, too. Wait, Simpsons art? Is that wait, he makes Simpsons art. You know who else makes Simpsons art? You know who else makes Simpsons art? Fucking Stan Marsh fan 20. It's fucking Stan Marsh fan! Simpsons show. This guy also makes Simpsons fan art. The symptoms. I gotta find leave line. Like the pigs. The pigs. Dude, this guy has a pig fetish. He has a pig fetish! Okay, I need to actually calm down. No, you know who's the cutest person ever? My Pookie, Blockley806, aka Josh. I'm gonna kiss you. Yay! Yay! I love streaming because I just go insane. Because... he also has a Margot from Despicable Me as the Blues Clues leader. Addiction. Boone. Who is Boone? Who is Boone? Oh, we gotta see his Simpsonized pics. Sherman! Oh god. Hi, Furby Queen. Hi, Furby Queen. Dude, that's my reaction. I was just looking at Evan Dorkin, right? He was the guy who made Elthingville. Evan Dorkin. He's 60. He was born on the same day that Mother 3 came out, first of all, which is insane. He makes Simps. He made a Shrimpson comic, apparently. But do you know who also Simpsoned? He's not my cutie baby boy, but Stan Marsh fan 20. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, John Lincoln! He would, dude. He would. He would get so into Greg on my Heffley. In my headcanon. Wait, no! Bill is literally Dark Moon animation. Bill is literally Dark Moon animation! Because Dark Moon animation is always like, stop! He's doing my request! I was gonna talk about how blues exist. You can talk about that. Dark Moon animation. Dark Moon animation. What is this? What the fuck is this? Why are these characters reacting to 9/11? No, he got deactivated. A coup and Blossom? Okay. Stop! He's getting my collectible! Stop! He's doing my request! Oh, a coup. Okay, this is fire. I love Samurai. I still love Samurai Bravo, guys. I haven't forgotten about it. Okay, guys. Samurai Bravo is literally just Ishimondo. You guys, you have to hear me out. They literally look similar. I love Ishimondo. I love Ishimondo. They're so cute! God damn it. Leaf Lord. What does Leaf Lord have to do with this? What if a coup Lord existed? No! Not a coup Lord! Pooh's Adventures. Is that the crucifixion of Jesus? Blue Hate. Wait. I have to find Blue Hate. Wait, are people shipping? I gotta see if there's a Coup X. This is research, okay? Okay, there's a Coup X Blossom. That's not good. These designs are really good, but, like, it's probably done for fetish shit. Which is weird, because they're, like, 5! Like, I would rather you ship freaking a Coup with Jack. I mean, if you're gonna ship a Samurai Jack crossover ship, Samurai Bravo was right there. Like, you can ship the himbo with the samurai, but you don't? And you ship the demon with the child? You could have had Yowie, but you choose? Okay. A QX candle? That's canon, guys. That's so real. Sorry, I'm screaming about Yowie. Why is there no Aku X Jack? That's so mean. I don't even ship it, but like... No, you should... No, you're not embarrassing yourself. Blue hate. I'm just gonna look up blue hate. Well, screaming is really getting me all tuckered out. Top characters hated for dumb reasons. This is so real. Blue is hated for dumb reasons. The number one abused character, Blue Regard Q Kazoo. Foster's home for imaginary friends. I keep seeing complaints about this, guys. His character derailment they're talking about doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who thinks Blue's the real. This guy is so fucking real, by the way. Hurry, can we VC now? I'm sorry, I really can't. I'm sorry. I don't feel like I can right now. I'm really sorry. I feels like such an asshole for saying that, but I guess I'm just like putting up a boundary, so I guess that's not really being an asshole, but I still kind of feel like an asshole, so I don't know. 5 ways I would fix Blue. Okay. Ways I would fix Blue. 5 ways Okay, this is gonna make me crash out. Keep his original personality in Season 1. When the season premieres after the movie House of Blues, make him become likable in Star Wars without shoplifting, World Wide Webbit, The Trouble with Scribbles, and Phone Home. Let him remain his gentle, good-hearted, charming, helpful, and a little bit mischievous personality in Seasons 2 to 6. Have him help his best friend Mac in episodes like like Blues Brothers, Lost Claws, One False Movie, even Crime After Crime, after he unfairly got kicked out of the house. Well, at least they're saying that it was unfair. Right? Make me follow Mr. Harriman's rules wonderfully instead of breaking them, just so we can get into trouble and never make him commit a lot of crimes. I absolutely hated it when the creators of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends completely changed up Blue's character. He was kind-hearted and likable both in the House of Blues in Season 1, and here they changed up his character and turned him into another Rigby, another Lumpy Space Princess, another... Dude, how is he anything like Cartman? He's just like a little autistic child. Leave him alone. He just has mental disabilities. He just has mental illnesses. And autism, and ADHD. Bro, what is this goofy off fan art? Five ways I would fix Blue. Okay, this is adorable. Have you watched the show? It's very blatant. The Blue doesn't do that much wrong. Real. Blue is not Eric Cartman. He's only that. Yes, true, cat. True. Samurai Bravo is canon. I scream as they drag me into the rubber room with rats. I scream at the top of my lungs as they drag me into the rubber room with rats. Okay, I'm actually gonna play Devil Survivor 2 now. Wow. I know, rare moment of Hurry actually doing the thing she put in the title of her stream. I know, are you guys proud of me? Because I am so cool. Just kidding. I am like the least cool person to ever exist, I think. I just know I don't know. Well, I think the only Netflix cartoon I watched in full was the anime Brand New Animal, which I actually really liked. I like Shido a lot. He's cute. Hi, Jay. Hi, Jay. Hey, CRK. Wait. This reminds me of that one video. This amazing video. I have it in my Hurry Sensory Videos playlist. And it's so fucking good. Hurry Sensory Videos. Bill's execution.
I can't wait for Bill's public execution. He will no longer cause any more tomfoolery.
Evan Dorkin!
Hey, Eltingville. Bill Dickey is not a monster.
Jerry!
So stop chaining him up like he is one.
The driver, get in.
I didn't order an Uber.
Dude, Jerry is so hot. I'm sorry. Bill is also hot, if I'm being so honest. I love this video, too.
You're the most repulsive person I have ever met.
I throw my used car batteries into the ocean.
I love this person's head. Dude, I love that Bill is the one wearing the dress. He slayed that so hard. He should kiss Shadow Milk? That's so true, actually. I need to work on Brain Rot Family again, dude. Where Blue gets manipulated by Shadow Milk Cookie and betrays his Yowie parents. But they defeat him with the power of Yowie. That's the actual story, guys. I love Yowie. I love BL! I love BL so much. I say as they drag me into the rubber room with rats. They call getting heated over a damn DeviantArt post. That is so real. That is me core. That is 100% me core. They call me the Fujoshi. Guys, I think I can legally be considered a Fujoshi. Just kidding. Maybe. I don't know. Can I be considered? I don't really know what it... All I know is that, like, a Fujoshi likes Yaoi, but... I like all ships, not just Yaoi, so... Blue never asked for anything he went through. True! True! Hey, Eltingville! Bill Dickey is not a monster! So stop chaining him like he is one! I love that video so much! Hey, Fosters! Blue is not a monster! Blue Regard Q Kazoo is not a monster! So stop chaining him like he is one! I love the Eltingville fandom. It's just brain rot. That's the entirety of the fandom. This is just so much brain rot. Cheesy Mayo 102. Hey, Eltingville. Bill Dickey is not a monster. So stop chaining him like he is one. Grrr. Grrr. Hey, Eltingville. Hey, Smeltingville. That's gonna be my new fucking vocal stem, dude. Grrr, take it back. You love the pact. Grr, take it back. Right now. You love the pact. The Super Friends episode is the exact point. That is so true, Furby Queen. I'm pinning that. I'm pinning that. That is so true. Because Blue literally got abandoned by his best friend for no reason. He didn't even do anything wrong. And he just got abandoned anyway. I don't understand how anyone could be mad at Blue in that episode. All he did was want to play with his friend. Grr, take it back, Xmunch, another place, edit. Oh my god. That, I might make something like that. After I work on my stupid Elting Ronpa video that I've already been making a billion sprites for. But I'm not even halfway done making the sprites for Elting Ronpa. So that's gonna be really fun. I definitely understand why I put myself through this. Really, I mean, it is practice, so, like, I'm glad that I'm getting it, so. Especially with practicing in the Rui Komatsuzuki art style. Mac was too obsessed with the Mr. America, so that he abandoned Blue as only friend. Real. I hate it when people call Blue evil. It PMO. Tis PMO. Pete from Eltingville would absolutely be, like, the most brain-rotted out of all of them, I think. He would say tis, PMO, 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 PMO. That's what he would say. That's just the average Pete language. But, like, Epilogue Bill is literally hot. That's definitely probably a hot take, but, I mean, he's hot! Hey, Eltingville! Bill Dickey is not a monster! So stop chaining him like he is one! Grrr! The MF realization that I have to watch the brutally sad mental downfall of my favorite character any media again, bro. Real. The Snuggle Cats after privating. Wait, your videos are awesome, but, like, I completely understand why you want to start new again, but. Like, I'm not gonna. Do I sound judgmental? I hope I don't sound judgmental. I hate sounding judgmental, dude. So I hope I don't sound that way, because, like, that's. God damn it. I feel like the more I say that, it's gonna make me sound suspicious, but I genuinely am not judging you. I think I'm just really anxious about sounding judgmental. But I do think your videos are really good. Hey, Eltingville. Bill Dickey is not a monster. So stupid. Goodbye to Blues. Blues' final breaking point after so much suffering. That's why I act like goodbye to Bill. That is so real. I need to stop saying that is so real. But that's, like, all I can say. I ship Bill and Jerry so hard. I know it's toxic yaoi, but, like, I have this whole AU that's, like, a whole different thing where Bill and Jerry get married after Bill actually decides to fix himself and lock in and be a good person. And this also takes place in a timeline where he didn't get that intervention because, like, I'm 99% sure that intervention was just the breaking point for his character. Like, that's what set him off the deep end. Because immediately after, he just became noticeably worse. Anyway, I work at the Bill Dickey psychology unit. Caramel coffee cookie X shadow milk cookie should be canon. That is so real. And I say that as someone who has written caramel coffee X shadow milk cookie before. I like how I wrote their dynamic. Hey CRK. Hey pure. Hey CRK. Shadow milk cookie is not a monster. So stop chaining him like he is one! Hi, Josh! Hi, Josh! Hey, Earth! Moons are not monsters! So stop chaining them like they are! I love how you wrote their dynamic. Thank you! Thank you so much. That means a lot, genuinely. Hey, Fosters. God damn it, that's gonna be my vocal stem now, and Josh is gonna have to put up with it. Teehee. I'm feeling so evil today. I am feeling so evil and mischievous. Who up feeling evil and mischievous? 'Cause I know I am. Do 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 do. Hey, 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 hey. Go away. If you can't write in the proper way. FanTube, that is so real, Pookie. I love you. I need to... Oh, Fire Eevee! I love Fire Eevee. I love you more, though. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Go away. This dog is fucked up, bruh. I don't know what that's a reference to. I probably just said that in the completely incorrect inflection, so my apologies. I say a lot of things in the wrong inflection. That might just because I'm autistic, but I don't know. Or maybe I just judge myself too hard. You can never be sure. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Go away. Why is there no token emoji? Your pin. You want the token emojis. You've won a win token. Do 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 do. Blurry is cute. Yes. Me realizing I can't complain about Blurry because I'm even more annoyed by it is fun to love. Do not be afraid of being a little bit annoying with your significant other. Because it is fun. Blurry is very cute. I need to hug him so bad. Grrr. Boy, what you say about Fonk? Boy, what you say about Fonk is actually so funny. I just added the best soundboard. That is so real. I agree, Josh. That is so true. I agree 100%, Pookie. Skibbity. Hey, Eltingville. What is hashtag thoughts? Hashtag thoughts. Why is this like the most 2014 thing ever? It's probably wrong year and you're probably gonna, I don't know. Wrong year. That is incorrect. Because... Hey. My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my ball? I'm running out on the road. There is a car, and it is going to hit me. Who remembers? Why does that word even exist? That is a hashtag thought, Josh. That is hashtag thoughts. Danganronpa in 2010 versus Danganronpa in 2024. SMH my head. They've gone woke. Well, guys, folks, it's over. The moderators at r/NSFW Family Guy have gone full woke. r/NSFW Family Guy. Hey guys, you want to see Ferrarney? Fred X Barney? Ferrarney. I no longer ship Ferrarney. Fred Barney. So I'll be honest. When I first got into the Flintstones fandom, I was incredibly young and naive. For starters, I thought the show featured documentary footage of real cavemen, dinosaurs, and prehistoric technology. But over the years, as I got deeper and deeper into the series, but also the behind-the-scenes aspect of production, I began to realize... Tony Sarrett. That it was just a cheaply animated knockoff of The Honeymooners. And all the storylines were nothing more than stock mid-century sitcom plots mixed with puns on the word stone. The writers, tasked with churning out 30-episode seasons of childish drivel, would not have had the bandwidth to craft hidden messages to the show's audiences about a secret love between crudely drawn Neanderthals. Furthermore, as I began to question the validity of my once cherished ship, I found myself under attack by increasingly dark Ferraris who review bombed my earlier fanfics into oblivion. The fact is, while shipping Fred and Barney may have brought me joy during a dark time in my life, I had recently been exiled from the Jetsons fandom for what was, in retrospect, a misguided pairing of Rosie the Robot and Astro the Dog. I just don't feel at home in the Fernie community anymore, and while it may be bittersweet to say goodbye, at least I can still find consolation in my folder with over 10,000 hyper-realistic, anatomically correct Scrooge McDuck x Yogi Bear drawings. I no longer ship Paddle Blue. Ferrarney anti-shippers when I show them this. Ferrarney. I no longer ship Kara Shadow. Dandy and Astro are BFFs for life. Ferrarney. I just don't feel at home in the Battle Blue. I just don't feel home in the blurry. Just kidding. I feel very at home in the blurry community. The blurry is my life. I am a toxic blurry fangirl. Just kidding. Guys, it's Puss in Boots. A realistic depiction of a panic attack, like the Loud House movie. Flintstones? Fred Flintstone is bisexual. Real. My name is Dandy. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces But unfortunately, something went so wrong. Now I can't do anything but sing this stupid song. My name is Edwin. Edwin, 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 Edwin. I love Edwin. He's so fucking hot. Just kidding. Teehee. Your favorite Martian. Dandy and Astro are BFS for life. My name is Dandy. Dad, I don't know what I'm yapping about. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm a toxic Ferrari shipper. My name is Mac. I made the Blue Regard. It was difficult to put the pieces together. I love Blue Regard Q Kazoo. He's such a skibbity toilet lover. My name is Shadow Milk. I made the Deceatlings. Canon? My name is Delilah. I made the tunes. It was difficult to put the pieces together. Go, my Shadowlings. My Shayla. Shadow Milk Cookie.
Master Shadow Milk Cookie! Master Shadow Milk Cookie!
Candy Apple Cookie's design low-key reminds me of Hiyoko Saionji from Danganronpa. See ya, nudes. Blue model! Oh god. Not the nudes. You got me jumping like boom shakalaka, oh, boom shakalaka, oh. Gooning the Shadow Milk Cookie ASMR. That's so real.
So real and canon. Guess I deserve it.
My name is Candy Apple.
My name is Candy Apple. I want some Shadow Milk merch. Shadow Milk Cookie! Master Shadow Milk Cookie!
Dark Choco Cookie is my Shayla. That is so real. You got me jumping like... It's the most 2023 video ever. I hate myself for 2023, if I'm gonna be honest. I was such a dumbass back then. I mean, I still kind of am now, but like... I was worse back then. Blue Angst to the Sprunky Gat song. That is canon. That is just canon. No notes. He would have a mental breakdown to the Sprunky Gat song. Like serious angst, like blood and fever dream shit, and it's just Sprunky Gat. I love Blue Angst. I love it. I adore it. I adore everything related to Blue Angst. You got me.
Oh, my name is Blue. I I made the Skibbity.
Blue would love Skibbity Toilet. I don't care what anyone says. He would absolutely adore everything relating to Skibbity Toilet. Like, he would glaze the shit out of Skib.
He's just like, Mac, you don't understand Skibbity Toilet, okay? So I'm not listening to anything you say ever. Because you don't know anything about Skibbity Toilet.
What Cookie Run character do I make in Meep City, guys? I have all playable beasts. They don't pick them nor the ancients. Red Velvet Cookie. I believe. I like him. For me. You got me jumping like boom shakalaka, ooh. Cookie Run lore. You got me. Blue is yo dumbass sir J dot.
Mac, I'm bleeding out. Fucking help.
Saibao, tis PMO, that's canon. That is canon. I think Mac would listen to Weezer. That's my controversial fifth headcanon. I genuinely believe Mac would listen to Weezer. He would know everything about. Is the We Are Cooked equivalent in CRK We Are So Baked? Probably. I would assume so. Has Been Hotel. Alistair. I'm gonna make my cookie Sona stand. Yay! Dark Enchantress cookies and Crispia. We are so baked. That is so that's canon. Canonical. You know what? I'm just gonna. You arrived at Gore City Plaza to resurrect Kama.
We're here. Now let's do this.
Calm down.
Girl, you better be...
Fumi. She would like Italian. He would like Italian brain rot. He would be so into that.
You got me jumping like boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka.
Irie. Skibbity Toilet. Evan Dorkin. Finally finished the mall section of the game. That's awesome. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. Oh, boom shakalak, oh. Boy, what you say about funk? Sorry, I'm not talking much.
Jeez, you gotta set me on fire. You pay those. Jeez, you set me on fire. You gotta place those hospital.
Bill Dickey. Sorry.
Really tired of the fighting. I want you in. We'll be stuck inside this judgment hall forever. Like to hear the creature I am made.
The beats are so comically evil, it's funny. That is so true.
But I think I'm stronger than you.
That's the same with like Bill Dickey for me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This is where it starts. This is where it stops. This is where it ends. Keep telling me those words in hope that I would understand. And yet you killed my brother without giving him a chance. Can you just like, do you just like the, but do you just like the feeling ever since crawling up your back?
Hell yeah. Comma's true self is revealed. Gonna draw fan art of a horrifically burnt blue. The cheese, that is so real. Oh, there he is. Let's try to capture the guy already.
No way, I'm definitely going to escape now, no matter what it takes.
Wokeness. Oh shit.
My determination is unstable. Tired of the fighting, but I think you're just mad you keep dying.
The Steven universe came first.
You're not gonna win, we'll be here together, fighting in this judgment hall forever.
There we go.
Knew that once in a timeline we had grown to be good friends, and yet I killed your brother without giving him a chance. Can't you see by now that mercy's on the off the table? Really tell you're tired of the fighting, but I think you're just mad you keep dying.
Undertale. Sorry I'm not saying that much. I'm just locking in right now.
God
Ah, that hurts. You're mine, comma. Now for these other demons hanging around here. There we go. Keita is so Sigma. He's such an emo boy. Actually, no, Yamato is more emo than him. Yay, I did it! I'm so good at games, guys. No, children of man, you are too powerful.
I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself, you stupid demon.
Wait, child of man, I was in the wrong. Your belly button is beautiful.
Too late. You ran out of time for apologies, you moron.
I locked in so hard on that fight, guys. She's terrifying.
Well then, didn't I say everything was going to be alright? Let's get going.
I don't know. Wonderful. Oh my god, Yamato Pookie. You've captured Kama. Oh, Chief, what else do we need? What else do we need again? Shiva? Yes, Kama will be under my command. Why yours? Yes. If we are to use Pasupata on Ioth, then we need to take Kama to Sepoko. Even if one avoids being scathed by dragged Shiva's attack. I don't know what that says. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon, sorry. At worst, they may be crushed by the falling Alioth. Hurry, do you want to go? Sure. Your bravery shines through, but leave this task to me.
Huh? Aren't you putting yourself in danger, Yamato?
Yes, and?
And what? That's dangerous.
So, are you concerned about my well-being? Yeah, I have to go, guys. I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry,